Hi there! So today I'm gonna show you some exercises, movement exercises, and also some massage techniques using your hands to release your shoulders, your neck, and your jaw. So these areas, they tend to take in a lot of our stress, mental, emotional, physical stress that we experience every day, and we tend to hold a lot of tension and trauma in these areas, and most of the time we don't even notice that we're clenching or we're tightening the muscles. So bringing awareness and bringing movement and hydration into these areas is going to be really important. The first thing I want to say is that number one tool that I use to release tension in my muscles is myofascial release. So you can look into that more deeply, or you can ask me questions if you need, but it's basically using a ball, a massage ball. Here I'm using a lacrosse ball. You can also use a tennis ball. You can roll kind of yourself on the ball, so either standing up at the wall or laying down on the ground and kind of digging into the muscles using the ball. And when you find a tight spot, you can kind of like hold and breathe and relax. So this is the most effective technique that I personally use, but if you're a client of mine or if we've been working together, you already know that. So today I wanted to show you other exercises, other things you can do, mainly to bring awareness into these areas so that when you go through your day, you can notice when you're holding or when you're clenching, and you can allow yourself to relax. So the first thing is find a comfortable seated position. So right now I'm seated on the ground. I have two cushions under my butt because this is what helps me to sit straight without too much effort in my spine. You can also sit on a chair or on your couch, whatever, but I want you to sit in a position where you're not holding yourself to avoid kind of rounding or to avoid going into any other kind of position. So this is going to be important because a straight spine and a stable pelvis is going to be important in order to release the upper part of the spine and the upper part of the body. So make sure you find your comfortable seat, whatever that means, whatever that looks like to you. And then we're going to take a moment here. So you're going to relax your hands on your legs or on your knees, and you can close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And use this time just to settle a little bit deeper into the position that you're in right now. Relaxing any unnecessary tension that you may be holding in the belly, of course, in the shoulders, the neck, and the jaw. So you might want to unclench the teeth and even separate the lips a little bit. Now, see if you can align your bones a little bit better. So starting with the pelvis, making sure that our spine is straight, we're not rounding or arching the lower back too much. We're in a neutral position, and there can be a little bit of an anterior tilt, but you shouldn't be feeling any kind of tightening in the lower back or anything like that. And then aligning the shoulders right above the hips, and finally the head right above the shoulders. So you may need to kind of lean your head back slightly, and you're going to feel that this also brings more weight into your pelvis. So trying to find the alignment in your bones so that you can be as effortless as possible here. And when you do these micro adjustments, making sure that the tension didn't come back into the jaw and the teeth and the neck. So keep the jaw soft, the tongue soft. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. We'll exhale with a sigh. So you can either go as if you're doing like fogging up a mirror, or you can literally let sound out. And I honestly find that letting sound out when you exhale really helps to release tension in the neck and the jaw. And I do this all day long. People think I'm crazy, or people think I'm always like complaining because I always go like, ah, but I do it because it really helps me to release tension in my throat. So we're gonna do it 3 times together. Inhale through your nose. Really letting any sound that comes out. And now we're going to do this again 3 times, but this time we're going to bring movement into it. So when we inhale, we're going to squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, and we're going to create tension in the shoulders, in the neck. You can even clench your teeth. And then we'll exhale through a sigh, and we'll exhale to soften everything. Okay, so 3 times. We inhale, we squeeze everything up. And last one. And then closing the lips and keep breathing through the nose. And again, softening any areas that may be tensed. So sometimes tensing up can help us to kind of notice that we are tense, and then relaxing again can help to relax even more. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, sometimes we're holding tension without really noticing it. So the fact that we're actively, consciously tensing, then there can be an actual release when we relax. So now we're going to do some movement. So still in your seated position, you're going to bring your right hand on your right shoulder, and you're going to open your shoulder, so you're rolling it around. So you're trying to draw as big circles as you can with your right elbow. So you're really trying to reach all angles with your elbow here. And for now, we're just going to do the shoulder. So just the arm and the shoulder are rotating. And then we're going to bring the ribs into it. So we're going to start to be able to go even further back. You can use the breath, inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. And then release. And we'll do the same on the other side. So for now, just the arm. Trying to draw as big circles as you can. And you might notice with these movements that one side feels a bit more restricted than the other, which is normal, so it's okay. It's just good to bring awareness to it. And then we'll bring the ribs into it, so we're turning even more now. And then coming back to the center. You can take a few rolls with both of your shoulders. We're rolling them up and back, okay? We don't need to do forward. We already know how to slouch, so we are just opening back, all right? Good. Now relax everything, and we're gonna bring some circles into the neck. So you're gonna drop your head to one side, so the ears coming down towards the shoulder, and you're going to let your head roll all the way forward. So chin towards the chest, and then to the other side. We're just doing half circles right now. We're not going back with the head, just from side to side. We're just making sure that when you come to the side, you really lift your chin back up. So you don't stay down, you really come up as if you were going to go back with your head. Keep going like that. And again, being aware of what you feel here when you do these stretches. And trying to keep your jaw soft when you do this. So I'm going to keep reminding you to unclench the teeth and relax the jaw. And then come to the center here, hold it for a moment, making sure that you're not rounding your upper back. It's really just the chin that's lowering down towards the chest. And then bringing the head back to the center. Okay, now we're going to go to the side. So let's start with the right side again, right ear to right shoulder. And we're just going to hold it. And what you can do here is little tiny movements of the head, down and up. So the chin is kind of lowering down and then it's going back up. But it's very tiny, very small movements here. And we're moving very, very slow. And making sure whenever you do these movements, these stretches, that you're keeping your spine long as much as you can. And then we come back to the center very slowly. Okay, no fast movements when we're dealing with the neck. And then we'll go to the other side. So left ear to left shoulder. And you can do little movements here, maybe exploring chin down and then back up. Tiny, tiny movements, very slow. Keeping the jaw relaxed and keeping the belly relaxed. And then you'll come back to the center very, very slowly. And just stay in the center for a bit. All right, now we're going to open the throat and we're going to stretch here. So I want you to bring your hands, both hands on your chest. So really here at the bottom of your throat. And you're going to lift your chin up and you're going to go like this with your mouth. Okay? So as you go up, you do this with the mouth and then you come back, you relax the face. Okay, so let's do it. You can, for example, inhale when you go up and then exhale when you return to the center through the nose. Last one. And then you come back to the center, bring a smile on your face. And then you can release. All right, now we're going to massage a little bit with our fingers. Okay, so if you're not used to massaging, if you're not used to using your hands to massage yourself, it's okay. I'm going to show you how to do it. You don't need any oil, but it can help. So if you're very dry or your fingers are not really sliding well on your skin, then you can use a little bit of oil. You can use any oil, even if you only have olive oil at home, that's okay. Okay, it's just for the purpose of the massage. So you're going to use your right hand, bring it on your left shoulder, and you're really going to use your fingers to press down alongside, along the top of the shoulder here and into the neck. Okay, so here it's just an exploration. There's no right or wrong. You can even go a little bit more back or a little bit more forward and just kind of feel and try to keep your tissues relaxed, your muscles relaxed when you massage. And if you find a spot that feels quite good, you can just take a moment to kind of press in it, just like we would do in myofascial release. Okay, so we're just doing the shoulder for now. Just feeling into it. And we're going to go towards the pec, so the front here of the chest. So you have your collarbone here, and we're kind of going to go along the collarbone towards the shoulders, from the middle towards the shoulder. And again, you're using your fingertips just to kind of massage here. And if you do find any tight spot, I invite you to use your massage ball and go and really put your weight into it, because this will be much more effective than just using your fingertips like that. Okay, this is just a good way to kind of like feel where it's tight, and then you can go even deeper into it using the massage ball. We'll do the same on the other side, so left hand to right shoulder, and starting with the top of the shoulder here, just feeling along. Making sure your jaw is still relaxed, your belly as well. And then going along the pec here, so from the middle towards the shoulder, kind of like underneath the collarbone on the chest. All right, and then we're gonna go into the neck. So you're gonna bring your fingers like this behind your neck, and you're gonna find the spine, so the center of the neck, and you're gonna kind of pull out like this, right? So that's what you're gonna do, but behind your neck. So bring your fingers behind and pull away, all the way to the front. And you can start at the bottom and then kind of move up towards the skull. Okay, and then we're going to massage these muscles right here. So these that stick out, you see this, that sticks out, we're going to massage those. So don't hesitate to grab them. You're going to grab them between your index and your thumb and just kind of squeeze them. Make sure they're relaxed. And just kind of squeeze them. Might feel a bit weird, but it's all good. And then same on the other side. And you can spend more time with this, of course. I'm just showing you the technique, and then you can spend as much time as you want, kind of massaging yourself and exploring. All right, good. And now we're gonna move up to the jaw. So we're gonna massage here. So right where the upper jaw and the lower jaw kind of meet. And again, you can use the tips of your fingers and just kind of massage and make sure that your jaw is really relaxed here. So unclench the teeth, let the lower jaw kind of drop and massage. And then you're going to open the mouth and close it, relax it. And then with your mouth like this, I'm going to go to side, and then we're going to go into circles. So, and then in circles. Smile. And then relax. Okay. So I would recommend that you do this on a daily basis. It doesn't take much time, really. It's just 5 minutes of just you kind of touching yourself and exploring your muscles, your sensations, noticing what you feel, and it's going to give you some really good feedback. And it's just a really nice thing to do, just because you're also in connection with yourself, just kind of touching your body really, really good way to also tap into the parasympathetic nervous system to help us relax. So I invite you to do that. And we're going to finish here with relaxation. So just laying down. We're not going to be here very long, but I just want us to really, really, really relax. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to lay down. So you can have your legs straight or bent as you like, but make sure that you're able to completely relax. And your arms can be either by your sides, or they can be on your belly or on your heart, wherever they want to be. And make sure you are relaxing your whole body here. And clenching the jaw, softening the eyes. And we're going to do some very, very small movements of the head from side to side. And again, very slow and very small movements. So we're not going to force our head down all the way to the floor. We're letting the weight of the head take us wherever it wants to take us. So it might not be very far, but I want you to really try and do this with as little effort as possible. So keep going, making sure again that the jaw is relaxed, the shoulders, the neck, everything is soft, the belly. And then you'll return to the center and stay still for a few breaths. Unclench the teeth, let the lips open, and let your whole upper body relax. Now, if your chin is coming up high, or you feel kind of emotional or uncomfortable in this position, then you can bring a cushion underneath the head, okay? Never stay in a position that doesn't feel comfortable to you. So this is also an option. And relax, really, really relax. The face is soft. The jaw and the throat are relaxed. And when the jaw and the throat are relaxed, the whole spine, all the way down into the pelvic floor, the base of the pelvis, can also relax. So it's a very key area to work with. And you're going to stay here for as long as you like. I will take us out of the relaxation. So whenever you're ready, you can start to move again and bring your knees into your chest, roll over onto one side in fetus position. And then come back to a seated position. So that's that. I hope it was helpful. A little recap. So my preferred tool is self-massage with the ball. Spend some time every day just to feel your muscles in your neck, in your shoulders, in your jaw. And the more you bring awareness, the more you create a connection with those areas, the more you'll be able to sense throughout your day when you're clenching, when you're holding. And then you can tell yourself to relax. And that's how we invite change. You know, it's by awareness. We remind ourselves several times a day, and then eventually we remind ourselves a little bit less because we do it less, and then eventually the pattern kind of goes away. So yeah, that's my best advice. And then taking some exhales, even when you exercise or when you do an effort or when you're on your laptop or, you know, anytime that you feel like you need to let go, I really invite you to sigh through the mouth, even with sound if you can. That has been really helpful to me, and I hope it will be helpful to you as well. Thank you so much for watching.